Madam Chair, I'll be using my time to ask questions, and I want to start with a really easy one. Saudi Arabia was just elected to the UN Women's Rights Commission. On balance, does the minister think that that's a good thing or a bad thing?
The Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Well, I want to thank the member opposite for his question, but since it is really late and we've already had mention of the Senators and the Leafs, and I went to high school also in Edmonton, I do want to say my heart was broken when the Oilers were knocked out last Wednesday.
Honourable Member for Sherwood Park, Fort Saskatchewan.
Madam Chair, I appreciate the collegiality and the hockey references. We do only have 15 minutes, and I want to get through some really substantive stuff. So with all due respect, Saudi Arabia on the UN Women's Rights Commission, is that a good thing or a bad thing in the view of the Minister of Foreign Affairs?
The Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs.
I do want to assure the member opposite none of his constituents will mind us talking about the Oilers. On Saudi Arabia's membership of the Commission on the Status of Women, that was chosen by the United Nations Economic and Social Council. Canada, as the member opposite knows well.
The Honourable Member for Sherwood Park, Fort Saskatchewan.
I don't know how far we're going to get. Maybe I'll just ask the same question over and over again, like last week in question period. In the minister's view, is it a good thing or a bad thing that Saudi Arabia is on the UN Women's Human Rights Commission?
The Honourable Minister has 12 seconds.
Okay, so as I was explaining, we are not on the UN Economic and Social Council, so we did not have a vote. Saudi Arabia's regional candidacy was not contested. Having said that, we're going to be very clear. We will never hesitate to do.
The Honourable Member for Sherwood Park, Fort Saskatchewan.
Well, I think the record will show whether or not the minister answered, but I've got other things that I do want to ask about. And I actually gave the minister